Hello everybody, welcome back after a very, very long time of being, just gone for almost a month. Actually, kind of the same thing what happened last year when I was gone for basically a whole month. But, we're back and I'll have to rethink my scheduling, but we're gonna be here for a while. We've got, we're going to have a bigger focus on Toons and Toon games. So for today, I'm playing one that was requested to me by Zelrug. Thank you very much. We're playing The Emperor's New Groove on the PS1. This also got a PC release, but I played the PS1 version. Now this was still in the height of games based on movies. And for the most part, they sucked. But every once in a while, Disney would put out one that I would say is pretty dang okay. You'd have, when they had Disney Interactive at the start, the first game they did it with was Aladdin. And at that time, it released in 1994, and they had help by either Capcom or Sega. So they had a very vested interest for a while in making these games good because they wanted to reach the general game-playing public. I think by the time they hit 2000, though, they realized that we don't have to make these games good. All we have to do is just make them come out, and kids will get their parents to buy them. So, at least for the ones in the 90s, I would say you should probably check a couple of those out. But this one's alright. I mean, it's just a very, very basic 3D platformer, level by level, going through the story of the film. It's not very long, either. If I didn't want to, do all the collectibles, this whole thing is probably going to take me, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It's a really, really short game, all things considered. But, you know what? Nothing wrong with a short game. I actually quite like when a game can be beaten relatively quickly. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. And yes, this one was done by the Croc guys. In fact, Argonaut Games. In fact, in the files for the PC version of the game, there's still some leftovers from Croc 2. As for the movie itself, I would say that this movie is probably the true end of the Disney Renaissance. Well, no, because I'm going to see if I can try. I watched a playthrough of some guy. I saw a playthrough online of some guy who beat the whole thing. And it's like, they 100%ed it and the whole thing took 4 hours. But they, had probably former knowledge of where everything was. And I don't, so it'll probably take me longer than that. But I'm not expecting much longer than 2 streams. It's not a very long game. It's definitely longer than Toy Story 2, though. But I would say that The Emperor's New Groove is definitely the final movie of the Disney Renaissance. Or the beginning of the downfall, depends on who you ask. This was a 2000 movie, so, sorry, I have to skip that. I should point out, this game does use cutscenes taken from the movie for, its progression, so I will be skipping those, unsurprisingly. I don't need Disney on me. Knee-jerk changes. What's the knee-jerk change for... Oh, are you talking about the development of the movie itself? Because that's an interesting story all on its own. This is a completely different story from what happened to Hercules. This movie was in development as a film called Kingdom of the Sun for the longest time. And the main character, his name wasn't Cusco, it was Manco. And he was going to essentially do a Princess and the Pauper type film. It was going to be half of it was going to be about him trying to switch places with the prince, and he had an idol.
Let's go! I want to get away from this village, out of this body, and back to my palace so I can build Cuscotopia.
Unsurprisingly, they don't sound...
Show you the way out of the village.
They don't really sound like they do in the movie.
Somewhere else.
Oh, making things more comedic. Oh, yeah.
Make
Then I guess I can't take you back.
Fine, I'll find my own way back.
No, it's far too dangerous.
They do a pretty
Around
okay
my
job.
mama, I've placed rocks and pebbles to show where the lethal drops are.
La 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 la, not listening.
And don't take the villagers' coins.
The villagers are my people, so those are my coins.
The villagers are kind of stupid. They just... kind of just tells us not to do anything, and then we do it anyway. Pacha, you don't have a door. Alright. But very basic controls, though. You've got a useless punch.
Booyah!
You've got a ground pound that you will be using all the time. You've got a charge that I can't seem to access right now. I know it. There's the bar for it. Oh, right. It's not filled. Okay. We gotta wait until the game, because the charge uses up a meter. Alright. I always forget the name of...
Good, I feel like smashing something.
I always forget the name of Chicha's kids. They're Tipo, and I don't remember the name of the... Cha-Cha? Something like that.
If someone is ignoring you, press action to talk to them.
Thanks.
I got washed down the fast river once. I found bumping against the riverbank slowed me down.
I'm sure that'll come in handy later.
My dad tells me you can use your camera.
5:45. Okay.
I don't even know what a camera is.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much I die. Really. I don't imagine this is gonna take more than 2 streams in any case. But these PS1 Disney games actually had quite a bit going for them. I mean, usually the most surprising thing about all of them was just how good the soundtrack was. And this does have a pretty good soundtrack. Lots of, you know, lots of Latin-inspired music. Although, you know, if we want to split hairs, they didn't have Latin music in pre-colonial Inca.
Boom, baby!
But we're not going to split hairs because...
Apparently, you can jump when you press your jump button, but I can't find my jump button.
Alright, thanks, Tipo. There's very numerous Tipos all over the place, aren't there?
Checkpoint.
Oh, right. This isn't one of those switches you have to...
This pad
Yeah.
uses the columns to form steps. Once they're triggered, you better be quick before they lower again.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that they're going to have a lot of NPCs that weren't in the movie.
Ever thought of making them stay up for good when you press the pad?
No.
Don't tell me. You got the brains in the family.
Man, Pacha, your village is dangerous. Lots of gaps everywhere.
Checkpoint.
To open some village doors, you have to put a pot on a pad.
I suppose it's also pretty funny that people are just willing to talk to me, when in the movie we were specifically trying to hide the fact that that we were a talking llama.
Don't get cocky, kid.
To charge, press your charge button when you're running. Collect llama potions to replenish your red charge bar.
Yeah, and if I collect 5 coins, my charge bar increases. That's basic llama biology, kid.
Alright.
You'll never catch me.
Didn't know that about
You're
llama's.
gonna make me do this, aren't you?
But the only movie game this I remember playing is Bug's Life. Oh yeah, I was looking up some like print ads for Disney games around this time once, and like, oh my gosh, they tried to make these things seem so much cooler than they actually are. I mean, that's their job as advertisers, but it's just really funny. It's like, you're gonna tell me Bugs Life is the game that's like the bee's knees. There we go.
Hey, you've broken my toy llama. Here, just take my red idol and leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
So long, kid.
Use red Cuzco idols on red Cuzco doors to open them.
Oh, is that Corey Burton? Because that sounds like the narrator in the Goofy cartoons. Is this whole game just gonna be people telling me not to do stuff?
Do any work?
Cusco, stay away from this ancient tree. It's very fragile.
You mean rotten?
It's just old, so leave it alone.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Just don't charge around by the tree, okay?
I can get behind a protagonist who just willingly ignores everything people tell him to do. To a point. Narrator doesn't seem to be credited. Kit and Warburton are in this. Well, that I'm not surprised by. Warburton, he'd do anything for a paycheck. No shade to the guy, but he said yes. He says yes to like anything.
Take that. Hiya. Boom. Hiya. Ha. Take that.
Eartha Kitt was also surprisingly available. She played Yzma almost every time they needed her, but to be fair, there wasn't many times they did that.
In this area, you'll find a Whompy!
My Whompy!
A Whompy is a continue. If you have a Whompy when you die, you'll replay from your last checkpoint.
Kid, how do you know all this?
I don't know. Beats me.
Oh, good.
It's my Whompy.
I wonder what the reward is for collecting all the coins in every level.
Hey, humans can look around by moving their heads. But I think llamas have to use their look button.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Use your look button to see the red
Gets you
eye on
concept
top
art.
of the
Well,
sky.
that's not a bad reward, but I don't think I'll freak out too much over not getting 100% coins. It'll be nice if I can get it, but this isn't the kind of game that really cares about that. She won a daytime Emmy for The Emperor's New School. She won 2 of them. I didn't think the show was that good. I mean, it's funny and all, but it's kind of formulaic to a fault sometimes, you know? What was that song she sang, Yzmopolis? That's a pretty good song. Nice. Oh, just realized it's a podcast. How? That's interesting. How do you have a podcast based off of a franchise that consists of 2 movies and a single TV show? Surely you must run out of content to discuss at a certain point.
Stay away from my statues, llama.
Back off. I'm the Emperor.
Demon llama!
Seems to skip every second piece of dialogue.
To smash the tall statues, you have to hit the X with your front kick. Llamas kick by pressing action when standing still.
Thanks, Teepa. Why are you telling me this?
My lovely statues.
Take that.
Okay, I'll open the door. Just leave my statues alone.
This on hardware? Wink.
Booyah!
Interviews amongst other things.
To smash the small statues, you have to hit the X on top. Press jump.
Once upon a studio because Cusco has one line in it. Is it a new line, or I thought it was dialogue taken from like outtakes or something else from the movie that they had on standby, or maybe even just dialogue from the movie itself. Okay, how do I kill these? Can't. Well, not that way. Oh, okay, you roll into him. Good to know. Nothing that way.
Once triggered, you have to run through the hourglass door before.
That's a brilliant idea. Yeah.
It's archival, but the animation is new. That's what I figured. That was the case for almost every character in that scene. Whoa!
Checkpoint.
That's a little bit of a tight squeeze. I mean, bugs and whatever, I mean, they have to think of something to attack you, and the movie didn't really have any fights. So, sure, And it's not like you're making a movie based off of something like the Black Cauldron or something where the main antagonist has like minions.
Checkpoint.
Wait a minute. I have a feeling that I'm supposed to be able to go through that doorway, but how? Nope, that's not it.
Checkpoint.
Oh, and I can't go back. Can I even get up there? Looks like I was supposed to go around the long way. Maybe I come back here later. Let's just... Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's a secret area I get from somewhere else. What are these?
You never hit me off my new llama bike.
We'll see about that, whiny little peasant. 3 well-aimed spits should see your bike destroyed.
I see. Whoa! Well, I gotta change that. A little bit of a,
Let's have a
electronic flare.
You've broken my toy llama again. You wait, I'm gonna get an even better one. Then you'll be sorry.
Oh no. Bad llama. Bad.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Alright. But wait a minute. Can I make this jump? I cannot. Cover this game on the podcast, you've never played it. Well, you'd think somebody who runs a podcast based around this franchise would have at least experienced, like, the 4 or 5 things that make it up. Oh, okay, yeah, no, this is the...
That's better.
Checkpoint.
There we go. Unfortunately, Cusco is one of those characters that's a victim of kind of never being allowed to have character development. Because if he does have character development, then he's not interesting anymore. Sure, he's better at the end of the first movie, but in the sequels and in the sequel and in the TV show, he's more or less back to the way he used to be.
Llama coming through.
Wait a minute. There's a coin on that. There we go. Oop. Yeah, camera. Oop, I'm sorry, Rabbit. Or maybe not.
Checkpoint.
In the doorway behind me is a guard. They're really tough.
You happen to be talking to a black belted llama? I can knock that guard down.
Why are you gonna... Isn't it your own guard?
Remember, you have to press jump and then action.
Yeah, kid. Now, you wait here. Knocking that guard down ain't gonna
Still a
be quick.
teenager, barely an adult, to be fair. Ah, I guess. You think he would care? No, probably not. But it was about, you know, it's just like, I don't know. It's his own guard, isn't it? He should, at this point in the movie... Oh, hello. Ow. Okay, wow.
Boom, baby.
What is this?
Lumpy.
Should be back before the stream ends. Alright. In spite of its overlines and gags from the movie, can handle Cusco better with something feel like Cusco. For me, I think the most confusing thing about the show is its premise. Is he all like? Is he? Does it take before or place before or after the movie?
Booyah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, how was I supposed to know that guy wasn't gonna have a coin in him? Well, at the very least, there's a full refill right here.
Tasty.
He's eating whatever it is.
Checkpoint.
Let's have a look.
Kind of could just give a random number of...
No touchy.
Alright.
Let's have a look. See.
It's after the movie because she has the baby. Yeah.
Booyah.
Oh! I'm missing one coin? Oh well. I'll just keep going. crash moment. Yes, indeed. Oh, Kronk. Why are we talking to Kronk? He's looking for me. Okay, sure. We're gonna just talk to Kronk.
Whee! Oh yeah, I'm jumping.
In the mountains, bats come from hidden caves.
Thanks. Oh my gosh.
Booyah!
What do I do with this door?
Booyah!
It looks like it's just a sign, but I thought it was maybe a door. Well, oh, that one opens up this door. There we go. Nice! That wasn't so bad at all. Although I wish I had a proper timer and I can see how much time I had. This is the bio- Oh, you know what? Fair enough. I mean, when it comes- honestly, when it came to the show, the thing that, like... So he's acting like he did at the beginning of the first film, right? But he's also not Emperor yet, and Yzma is in a position of power. So, you know, just kind of begs the question of when does this show take place? And the thing is, it's interesting because it's not like shows like Timon and Pumbaa where it's intentionally trying to be a farce. No, because it establishes itself as he's not allowed to be emperor yet because he doesn't have the schooling. But as said before, Chicha has her baby that she was pregnant with in the movie, and he knows Pacha. A potion. Oh, I don't go this way. Alright, that's fair.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
What is the potion? Oh.
I'm a turtle.
Oh, it turns me into a turtle. Okay. That's what that does. Fair enough. Oh, he's not looking for a...
Hello, little turtle. Are you here to enter the annual village race?
Me race? No, sorry, I don't think so.
Good, because if you had beaten me, then you would have won this snifty trophy.
Kronk's got another red idol. No doubt I'm gonna need it to get out of this ridiculous place. Well, why didn't you say so, Kronk? Let's go!
Checkpoint.
Yes. It's a platformer from the late 90s / early 2000s. It needs a slide race. The minecart section. I mean, this movie has a roller coaster in it, so, you know. I would not be surprised.
Whew, that's quite a climb.
Back for more, little buddy?
Something in the show, but there's more info in the pitch document, which is public now. Oh, alright. So why is Yzma not a cat, and why is Kronk still working with her? Oh, Kronk, don't be so sad.
Oh, gee, I didn't do too well. Here, you can have the trophy.
It's like his heart isn't in it. That's not like he's
Checkpoint.
it's like he just doesn't have. Hey, can any number of reasons Yzma's not a cat. Alright. Alright, well, now I can go back and collect those coins I missed. Oh.
Oh, it's my Whoppy.
I don't know, it's like they gave Kronk no voice direction at all, and they just asked him to just say it like he's not really feeling anything. I was way more sassy towards Yzma. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a huge number of times. Ooh, it's begun. I'm already not. There's like a huge number of times in the show where, he's just like, what? So you just sit around all day and wait for the big reveal? And she's like, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, they did rely on a lot of jokes from the movie. Oh, wow, she is even crustier than normal.
If you want to get out of the village, you'll have to try to follow my dad.
Okay.
Hi, Flowerheart.
Listen, what do I have to do?
I mean, it's a movie from the late 90s and early
If he
2000s.
spots
You know?
You'll find yourself in the nearest llama pen.
Every one of these movies got a game.
When I sneak.
Even movies that didn't, like, weren't really for kids got kids games. How am I doing? Oh, I'm alright. Figured it was about time that I got back into the streaming game after taking more or less a month and a half long break. But this time...
Wait by my hut.
What?
As if.
Wait a minute, why'd you tell me to wait by the hut?
I mean it. Stay here in the village. The jungle is far too dangerous. There.
Wait a minute, this is... Hold on, we were supposed to go through the jungle to bring me home, right?
That's about what I'd expect from a big, chubby peasant like ye.
Look, just wait here. If you try and follow me, there'll be trouble.
Wait here for what? You're trying to bring me
Whatever,
back.
Lumpy.
Huh? Huh?
Boom, baby.
Huh?
No touch.
Huh?
He's a llama, but he's a llama that can do whatever he wants. Look, it's flippin'... It's pre-colonial Inca, alright? No one's gonna question a llama just being in a random place.
Huh? Huh?
They could have given him one more voice clip for that.
Huh?
Yeah, the huh? This is just one huh?
Huh? Huh?
Adaptations of your favorite books? Oh, well, that's the norm, isn't it? Do tell, what's wrong with your book adaptations?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
There's planned to be a Wuthering Heights adaptation, so its quality can only describe as 50 Shades of Heathcliff. Huh.
Whompy!
Was he in New Groove, or was he in Kingdom of the Sun? Oh, hi, Yzma.
Cusco, let's see how you cope with my bomb potions, eh? I know, they won't turn you into a bomb. They'll kill you, and you'll be dead, dead, dead.
Well, she's trying. This is Conga. This is Conga from Banjo-Kazooie.
You call yourself an end-of-level boss, Yzma? You're rubbish. Toodles!
Oh, hey, I collected everything. I suppose it's also funny that they're not even they're not even pretending to follow the plot where Cusco thinks they're still on his side. Is this concept art for the movie or for the game? Wait, that's it? You get one picture. Okay, one picture. Yeah, so, I did, yeah, Flower, that does sound pretty bad. I almost thought you were talking about Wicked. But I can't remember if it was a book first or if it was a play first. Kingdom in the Sun, which was renamed at the last minute. Oh, okay. Only 35 coins, huh? Regret reading it, but it doesn't matter. Isn't it crazy how sometimes you can just make fan fiction and have it published?
Yeah. Yuck.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. That was the freakiest thing I've ever seen.
You're telling me.
No touchy. Boom, baby. Llama coming through.
There we go. The changes to be close to what we got, but then they in until the Sixers decided new goes, much to everyone's chagrin. Well, I'm well aware of this movie's lineage and how it was stuck in development hell for such a long time.
Llama coming through. Take that.
That Disney ultimately just gave the team an ultimatum that's like, look, you either gotta fix this movie and get it off the ground, or we're pulling the entire project. So, and it was already like 3 rewrites in. Okay, I can't. There's nothing behind there. Alright, I can't kill that guy. Okay. Was I supposed to let the spider fall down onto the button and stay there? I'm thinking that's what it was. Because I don't think there's a pot nearby. Oh, what is this? Oh, never mind, there's a rock. I guess I'm also... I guess I assume you were also talked about the sweat box on your podcast. Bucky. Alright.
Checkpoint.
Izuma's song didn't get a full-on movie release. Well, to be fair, Disney did release the entire song on the soundtrack CD, so people got to hear it. But, I mean, within the context of the final movie we got, there's nowhere to put it. Doesn't make any sense. Good.
Checkpoint.
Wait. Hold on. Bucky has a balloon, which I assume I have to guide through here without letting him pop it.
Llama coming through.
Oh, okay. We're building a floating device. Alright. Instrumental version of it. That's not... I guess that's not too surprising. Using it at the Disney parks is fair game. See, I thought Bucky would try to, you know, pop the balloon so that we'd get attacked by the Jaguars, but guess not.
Checkpoint.
Hello, nice day!
You do know that any minute now, Big Spider's gonna come along and eat you?
Eaten by a spider? Well, that would be a luxury.
Okay.
That guy's a freak.
What's the matter? Being caught in the web not good enough for you?
So, what are you gonna tell me then?
Oh, okay then. Guards with red helmets carry red idols.
This guy isn't a transformed person, he's just a regular bug, but he can talk.
No problem.
I'll just hang around here then.
Oh man, no, I am so done with Disney's themed lands to one property. I'm sorry, but the last time Disney made an original attraction in any of their parks not based on a movie was 2005's Expedition Everest. 20 years. And then they're getting rid of the dinosaur area in Animal Kingdom, and that makes me sad. I mean, if they wanted to use IP, they could have absolutely used that area to make an Ice Age attraction. 6 rewrites, wow. No, I know how you feel. I've been working off and on a Mickey video since 2023. And, it was supposed to be a history of the Mickey Mouse and cartoons and everything like that, right? It has been worked on how many times now? I want to say, or I've rewritten it 3 times because I can't get the tone right that I want to use for it. Do I want to be something that's a little bit more like Defunct Land, or do I want something that's more comedic, or maybe I want something that's more in line with the tone of like Down the Rabbit Hole? Hard to say. Multiverse traveling lesbian magical girls. Alright, but yeah, but who hasn't? Is there a jaguar? I thought I heard a jaguar. Please share? I'm joking. That's an extremely specific subset that doesn't really have a lot of comparisons. Hello, Solidago. I never did figure out how to pronounce your name. How's it been going so far? Well, this is a pretty easy game. This is a pretty easy game. So you know what? Might as well talk about this. Disney and Pixar's lineups for their films that are coming in the next couple of years is extremely depressing, and I am sad. Why? Oh, why? So they announced, like, we're getting, we've got Frozen 3 coming up. After we got Zootopia 2 and then Frozen 3.
Oh, yeah.
And then Pixar announced this movie called Gato, which is like the only new one. Disney announced Hexed, which is another like new one. And then the rest of the stuff is all sequels. Hey, who was asking for Incredibles 3? Because I was not. And, hey, who was asking for Coco 2? Because I was not. Oh, it broke. Cool. I'm just kind of sick of Iger right now. I'm sick of the way he's running the company. I'm sick of his focus on utilizing quote-unquote IP in everything, you know? Like, sure, Eisner was infamously terrible with running headfirst into projects that he was not prepared for. But by golly, he got them into the Renaissance. He got them to try new things. Like, please, I miss the Disney that I had when I was a kid, I guess. Now I'm becoming old. I'm saying everything was better when I was a kid, but I'm not. Not everything was better. The flippin'... Like, let's be real, you know? You were the company that made The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, some of the greatest, most respected animated films of all time. And now what are you doing? Making sequels to everything. No original ideas. Oh, gosh. At least before, when they had those direct-to-video sequels, they were direct-to-video, low-budget projects that... you know, low-budget projects that you could ignore. Oh, there it is.
Let's have a look-see.
I mean, Chapek was infamously terrible, too. So terrible they got rid of him in a year. But, man, I don't know. I just... It's just at the parks, they're just making, like... Yes, we need a whole, you know, a whole new area just for cars. Ugh. Again? And you're gonna get rid of the Rivers of America for it? Look, I know I didn't really care much for Tom Sawyer's Island. I understand the instinct to, like, maybe change it. But, like, I don't know, man. It messes with the whole theming of the area around it. Tiana's Bayou Adventure was already bad enough. They had an area that was themed to, like, you know, the West, and now it's a random, specifically very Louisianian place, you know? What is... I will give some of the... yeah, I guess I can say that about the direct-to-video sequels. Some of them were actually pretty good, too. I will always give Lion King 1.5 a pass. That one is legitimately really good. I mean, people love Lion King 2 as well. No, Song of the South wasn't, but they made the area, like, they made the area that that Splash Mountain was in fit thematically with the area around it. They kept the same general color schemes. Well, Tom Sawyer Island is Tom Sawyer Island is on, like, the Rivers of America, so he's themed to the area he's around, you know? Can I swim? I cannot.
Ow!
I do remember hearing about Cinderella 3 being kind of pretty wacky, and I will say that, like, yeah, what I saw, the plot is definitely wacky. Alright, I have no idea which way is progress and which way is not progress, so... These levels do get these levels are kind of sprawling. What do I do with this? Oh, it's just a stepping stone, isn't it? I see. Well, since I'm following Bucky, that's probably the way to the end of the level. So I will go the other way and check out that balloon path I was looking at. You know what? Yeah, I want to... Tiana's Bayou Adventure, as a ride, has a lot of problems that I've been having with a lot of these other Disney rides that they've been making lately. They don't want to adapt the movie. Fine. You're going to make a new story using the same characters. But what they do instead is this incredibly flaccid, incredibly toothless version of... you know, of these characters where they're like, it's the same thing with Frozen, where it's like, hey, we're getting ready for a celebration. I need you guys to go get, get ready for it. In Frozen, it was just, wow, here's everything. And it becomes a best hits soundtrack, essentially. And so there's no story, there's no stakes, you're not experiencing anything. It's just, here's a bunch of things that remind you of the movie. And that's it, goodbye, hope you had a nice time. And I'm like, well, that was extremely underwhelming, Yeah, I would like to see conflict. I would like to see something happen. And then, they got, in the movie, in Frozen, the reason Elsa sings Let It Go when she does is because that's supposed to be her character turn from, trying to hide her powers to letting it be open and living far away. But why is she singing it in the ride then? Because it was a very popular song.
Checkpoint.
What do I do? Oh, right. What? Why is it a block of ice? No wonder the water hurts Cusco. It's liquid nitrogen.
Take that.
I mean, it's got the splash, I guess, but a dark ride is sold upon its concept that it's trying to tell the player. The rider. Even the Winnie the Pooh ride has conflict. There's something that happens in it.
Let's have a look-see.
But then again, I guess Disney's been fighting this battle with their park goers for a while. Back when they had the original rides based off of Snow White and Alice in Wonderland, the number one question, that ride goers had was, where is the main character? Where the whole point of it was that it was supposed to be you experiencing the ride as the princess or Alice, but people wanted to actually see the characters from the movies in the ride. I would, if Villains World gives us some actually interesting looks into some dark rides that have some interesting concepts with conflict, then I'll take it. Even though I'm not a big fan of the theming. Because, the problem you run into when you base an entire area off of one IP is that the IP isn't going to always be as relevant, right? Sure, it's Disney, and people are probably always going to love Toy Story and stuff like that. But they went all in on Star Wars, and it backfired. People really aren't all that impressed with Galaxy's Edge. Sure, it's got what it does have is a really great one ride. Rise of the Resistance is really good. Smuggler's Run, I tried it. It was just, I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me. I think part of it I don't like is that it has a variable time based on how good at the game you are.
Ha! One rock's not enough to break my new bike.
Checkpoint.
Ha! One rock's not enough to break my new bike. Ha!
No touchy.
Wait, so what am I supposed to do?
Ha! One rock's not enough to break my new bike.
So am I supposed to, like, put two of them next to each other?
Ow!
Why does this use the boss fight theme?
Ha! One rock's not enough to break my new bike.
Okay, that's what you do.
Destroyed my bike again. Just you wait until next time.
I must be a bad llama. Booyah!
No one, just, nobody in this game questions why Cusco can talk. Sure.
Out of my way!
Well, hey, maybe since they're adding tropical Americas to Animal Kingdom, maybe you'll get your Emperor's New Groove ride. Hey, and that's a movie where a guy turns into an animal. So it kind of fits. I mean, Zootopia, like, sure, that's a movie about animals, but they're not animals, they're animal people.
Boom, baby!
But maybe I'm just splitting hairs. Hey, I didn't find the secrets, but I got all the coins. We got panthers and jaguar. Oh, wow, that looks terrible. I can't see anything in this screenshot. It's a mess. It's so compressed.
Whoa! Time out! This looks like a serious situation. Okay. In order to save me, you're gonna have to quickly tap those buttons while steering me around obstacles. Didn't I play this kind of game in the 80s? Okay.
Wait, what buttons?
Okay.
Oh. And you just press up and down. Got it. I mean, I'll have to say, that wasn't as clear as it could have been. Whoops. It's okay, I did Canary Mary. This should be a cinch. Well, that wasn't so bad. They really interest me in Disney as a subset of a subset of a subset of one of their IP, and not because of Disney, but because of a trope I really like. Which one? I mean, if that was the hardest part of the game, I think we're set. That was an extremely short chapter. Alright, river. Great. We're going to go down the river and they're going to say, bring it on. Twisted Wonderland anime trope. Character turning into a monster because of negative emotions. I don't know Twisted Wonderland. That's Disney?
Oh, shucks. Not another llama tied to a log.
Why don't you go rescue your father?
And I thought I was unique.
We had one pass by here last week. He told me that he steered by pressing the direction button left and right.
What's a direction button?
Press down to make you slow down. And keep away from the animals, except the red monkeys. Their bananas will boost your health.
Bananas.
That's such an obvious plot device.
Oh my gosh! Why don't you help me? Disney villains, Twisted Wonderland mobile game, Twisted Wonderland anime. So what's the deal? Is it about the Queen of Red Heart? Is it about the Queen of Hearts?
Slow down there, Speedy. We want to see next level too, you know.
I missed the banana.
Oh yeah.
Sequel every 5 to 10 years, whatever you're the occasional in between is too much. No, I guess I don't hate the idea of a sequel on principle, but I find that, you know, the movies they're choosing to make sequels to really didn't need it. And I feel like that the sequel isn't doing them any favors at all. Like, I know lots of people wanted an Incredibles 2, but I never thought that the ending was setting up a sequel. The ending was like, and the adventures continue. Like, yeah, you know, they're gonna do their own thing now. But they're making a third one, and I have no idea what the heck they could possibly even do with it, because the first movie was about solving the family's problems with each other, and the second movie was about solving the societal problem with, you know, the superheroes. And they solved both of them. Those are the major conflicts that you've introduced in your world. What are you going to do now that doesn't feel extremely hackneyed and unnecessary?
Tasty.
It does make more sense than Coco. I will give you that.
Tasty.
Well, this is pretty easy. I'm getting hit a lot, but they're being very forgiving.
Tasty. Tasty.
Oh my gosh, move.
Yum yum. Yum yum.
You gotta love that they made presumably multiple levels out of a scene that lasts, like... out of a scene that lasts 15 seconds. Maybe half a minute. Oh, Finding Nemo. I thought Finding Dory was extremely... It didn't justify its own existence, you know?
Have to jump again and again to escape from a whirlpool.
Yeah.
I thought this was the easy level.
Kinda short for a llama, aren't you?
Star Wars? Why did you do a random Star Wars bit? I guess the Phantom Menace was still fresh in people's minds.
Slow down there, Speedy. We want to see next level too, you know.
This scene was much shorter in the film. Well, I guess we'll see if we'll hear him say it.
Tasty.
I mean, any of you who have been on my channel or know me for a while know the kind of person I am and the kind of stuff I want to see from Disney. I need more Toony stuff, alright? More hijinks. More Tex Avery-isms, I guess you might say. Something that just really doesn't care. Stuff like Timon and Pumbaa,
Have you tried
the
pulling
show.
that yet? Yum yum. Ow!
The Paul Rudish Mickey Mouse shorts were some of the greatest Mickey content I think he's ever been in. And I'm glad to see that. It's a shame it's over, but I'm glad it happened, and I hope we see more of that Mickey voice. I like that guy. Oh, man. I might actually die. Especially since I keep missing nanners. It's a little hard to see what's coming up sometimes.
The crocodile.
Oh, well, yeah, you can't tell me that they're not going to do something for Mickey's 100th birthday in 2028.
Ow.
Oh,
Down there, Speedy.
you just get to
Wanna see next
continue
level,
from
too,
right where you were. Well, that's interesting, and very unusual for a game of this era.
Well done! You made it this far.
This scene was much shorter in the film.
Beyond the next waterfall.
Oh, there it is.
alligator hunting ground.
You know what? I didn't see
Goody,
Wish.
Goody. Can we buy camera film there? I'm all out.
We'll get some snapshots.
If they surround you, press the action button to spit at them. If you're lucky, you'll scare them away.
Lucky?
Do we look like we feel lucky?
Here's my emergency supply of grapes to help you. Go for it.
Crocodile.
Oh my goodness.
Ow.
What? That's not fair! Oh, man. Ooh. Gosh, when am I done with this section? What the? What other Disney movie didn't I see? I also didn't see Strange World, but from what I hear, no one saw Strange World. You read Snow Queen Fairy Tale? Nah, I don't really read. Or read fairy tales, for that matter. Wow, there's a Wompy right on that. That's like a bird version of that waitress. Strange Worlds was born, which is really sad. Yeah, I did hear about that. Who are you?
Want a race? Or are you too tied up?
You'll go far, kid.
If you can beat me to the next waterfall, the barrier will be open, and you can carry on to the next section.
We've escaped giant spiders, wild jaguars, killer turtles, and logs. Now we have to race a kid in a yellow blow-up llama?
Let's go!
Alright, sure. Alright. Well, that girl paddled a lot faster than you. I can't get in front of him.
Ah, that's better.
There we go. Yeah, push me forward. Come on, come on. We've got to be near the end soon. What the heck is going on? There it is. Well, the barrier's not open, and I beat you.
Airhead.
There's a golden-throated small-winged warbler. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, no, I know that the Snow Queen fairy tale is basically... It's so... Frozen is so far removed from it, you can't even really consider it to be an adaptation. It's so different. Oh, the river gets 4 chapters. La-di-da. Why the heck does the river get 4 chapters? Oh, Yzma's here. Good.
Having problems over there?
Who's the fox?
It's Yzma again, and she looks mad.
Wait, I mean... You don't know who Yzma is. He does.
She has that down to a fine art.
It's time to do away with the both of you. My potions should take care of you, useless slugs.
It's okay. I have demon llama spit.
Yeah, sure. A pig? What's going on? This is your plan, Yzma. To send inflatables at me. This is a weird plan, Yzma. I don't follow. Couldn't at least keep cool effects of ice shards.
Ooh, sure glad that's over.
She'll be back. I've seen it in the script.
I love, you guys ever watched House of Mouse? I think for me, one of the funniest things about that, one of the like unintentionally funny things about that show is, they have, you know, they have the other Disney characters show up and, be in the audience. But the way they decide to show some of the characters means that they stopped in the middle of their movie to go here. Like,
Anyone got a glass of water?
like, every time Cusco is shown, he's a llama, which means they, like, stopped their adventure to go watch cartoons at the House of Mouse. Or, Beast is still a beast, so, you know, he's holed up and Gaston is still looking for him. I mean, the weirdest one is probably Simba. They can't decide if he's supposed to be an adult or a cub. Kronk slipped a secret ingredient in Yzma's spinach puffs. Sure, why not? She has Kronk for help, but, like, he's nowhere to be seen. What is this? No one may. Yeah, exactly. What's our plan, Pacha?
Morning, Cusco.
Oh, it's you.
Are you all right?
You aimed me at those rocks on purpose.
At least we're back on dry land.
That's right, we are. Now take me back to the city.
No way! Yzma's guards will be everywhere.
Okay, here's the plan. You stay here on that big old backside of yours, and I'll deal with the guards.
Oh yeah, Cusco, famous for being impressively capable in combat. Honestly, I have to say, I am surprised. I was expecting this game to be mostly like the first level, where it's a lot of generally open explorative areas. But no, they,
Hiya! No touchy. Woo-hoo-hoo!
But no, it's a lot more direct areas. Kind of gets into a little... This level is definitely giving me a little bit more of a Crash vibe. Well, I mean...
Ah, that's better.
I don't really care about Cusco calling Pancha fat or anything like that. What is that? Stop that. What is that? Oh, that's what that is.
Oh yeah.
Checkpoint.
Hi, Tipo.
The flytrap plants will eat anything, even grape seeds.
This place is
Cuscotopia
alive.
is never
Sure,
mentioned in
get
this
back
game.
to my
No, it was
fellow
mentioned in the
citizens.
first conversation I had with Pancha.
Let's have a look-see. Yum yum. Take that. Hmm. Booyah!
Feed me, Cusco. Never did see that movie. There's a lot of like those movies from that time that are considered all-time classics that I never saw. What is this? Oh, it was a floating health piece.
Let's have a look-see. Out of my way!
Does that have any impact on the actual ending of the game? Well, I mean, it's not like he ever builds it.
Let's have a look-see.
There we go. Let's see. What is that?
Boom, baby!
Alright, nothing. Nothing in particular, I guess. Sorry for pet peeve. Hey, we've all got that thing we just always take the opportunity to complain about. With me, it's anything made by Spindlehorse.
Checkpoint.
I managed to get this far, but the next section is crawling with guards.
I've dealt with guards before.
It's all confined pathways. If they see you, they'll throw you out.
Even the Homestuck pilot? Look,
They'll never see me.
how do you... Alright,
You know, you got a point there.
Checkpoint.
alright, so... Yes, even the Homestuck pilot. I'm sorry, but I know Vivzy has nothing to do with it, but I have no doubt in my mind that that thing is just... I don't know. It's probably not going to live up to expectations from anyone. It's made by Spindleroo, their Australian subsidiary. I couldn't pick up the coin to save my life. well, there we go. I don't know why it was so hard to pick up that coin. There we go. Anyway, Ocarina of Time called. They want their sneaking mission back.
Checkpoint.
I mean, am I gonna be vilified if I say that I think Homestuck is kind of overrated?
Llama coming through.
Cool and complicated design stuff that can't really translate anywhere else. Well, that, and I'm pretty sure the comic itself is also like a multimedia project. And it's also stupidly long. Yes, how dare you? I don't care even slightly. I mean, I'm sure it's, like, great for the people who were there and getting into it, but, you know... I don't know. Homestuck is just... It's incredibly long. Well, from what I hear, actually, is kind of a problem with the fan base at the moment, where they can't even read the comic. Because the website is kind of just broken. Eight. Everyone who knows knows. Well, I don't know, so I don't know. Good. Got that all done with.
Llama coming through.
Interesting. Shoot, there's no penalty for getting caught, really. I'll say a giant legal battle about the best way to read a comic. What I heard is that somebody was essentially revamping the comic in a way that could be read by other people. Because the original website is straight up broken and it doesn't work. But then Hussey, like, turned around and said, no, that's not okay anymore. After previously giving them the okay.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Hold on, someone's walking. Who's walking? Sorry, which is what? Very ironic choice. Oh, yeah? What's so ironic about it? Oh, the guy ahead is walking. That's the noise.
Out of my way.
Hang on, I gotta wait for this guy to pass. I have to say, I'm shocked. Getting caught here doesn't mean death. At all. You don't even take damage. Eight is Vriska Day. Ooh, a secret.
Whompy.
I guess that's the real name for that thing, because in the movie they didn't give it a name.
Checkpoint.
Alright. This way. Or maybe I should leave it. Why are there so many doors? He's oddly brown on the TV, which kind of bugs me with Spinoza in general when they get colors wrong. That sort of thing is just very common. I mean, you want to talk about shows that get the source material wrong? Do you want to talk? We want to talk about? Want to talk about Timon and Pumbaa? There are several episodes of that show when they're like, ones I remember is, there's one where they're trying to get to the top of the Eiffel Tower, but a guard won't let them, or, there's one where, they're visiting Pumbaa's Russian cousin. Also, Russian cartoons is kind of funny to me. How so? Well, yeah, no, the Hercules TV show doesn't work in continuity with the movie for one big reason, and that's Hades knows who Hercules is and has multiple interactions with him. Well, would you look at that? 100%. I actually quite like the Hercules TV show. I think it does a lot of fun things with it. Well, number one of them is that they shove Hercules into almost every single Greek myth ever made. They have an episode about the founding of Rome, and then an episode where he meets the Norse gods. Yeah, I remember how Russia always looks in cartoons. It's always snow-filled. It's basically the Soviet Union. I mean, one joke I remember from that episode is that they get caviar and Timon loves the stuff. And then he's like, what is this? And he says, it's fish eggs. This is a guy who eats bugs. And he thinks fish eggs are gross. Hey, man.
Ghosts hate rabbits, but rabbits love carrots.
What are you talking about? Sane old fart. Ghosts hate carrot. The ghosts hate rabbits. All right.
Get to the end quickly to reach a secret.
Where did all these talking flies come from?
Checkpoint.
Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. Llama come.
Oh, you can just run past him. Okay.
Yum yum. Ow!
Whoa!
Checkpoint.
I didn't know they had those.
Ow!
Gosh, dang.
No touchy.
Alright, well now the game's starting to get a little bit tough.
Oh yeah. Ow! Ow!
Alright.
No touchy.
I am jumping, I swear. Maybe I should go back and just try the speed run challenge again. Eating caviar, not some special one, just halibut one. It's not like I can eat sturgeon one. It's in Red Book. I've never had caviar. And I know that there's two kinds. There's the black caviar, that's like the fancy kind. Then there's the red caviar, which is very common in things like sushi.
Checkpoint.
Woohoo! Ow! Out of my way!
Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I keep timing the jumps badly.
Llama coming through! Let's have a look-see. No touchy. Woohoo!
Ah! Almost made it. Man, I died a little too much.
Let's have a look-see.
Whatever, I'll take it. Alright, one more time. Wow, really?
Ow.
Yeah, not bad. Oh.
Oh yeah.
What do we got here? Oh my gosh, this guy can jump.
No touchy. Oh, it's my whoppy.
Like, I know why sturgeons are a danger. My mom literally saw a bunch of dead fish in the river one time. So you already tried to catch them even though it's illegal. Oh, well. I mean, I don't know if there's anything any of us can even do about that, you know? How do you get up there? I guess it all empties out into this place. Dang it. Well, it's a good thing I just got it then, I guess. Let's head back.
Let's have a look-see.
Okay. So... Wait, what's this way? Oh. Nothing, just a little area to refill. Good, good. Alright, what's over this direction?
Where?
Same thing, huh?
Checkpoint.
Llama. Ow. No touchy. Yum yum. Out of my way.
There we go.
Tasty.
One try on that, at least. And this is the same area as before. Oh, right, and I can't go that way. I have to go the long way. Here's your sturgeon lore. Well, doesn't it take, like, years of medical school to become a sturgeon? Movie was historically inaccurate on what planet? Well, the movie is historically inaccurate. I mean, that's just true. There's many anachronisms. But it's not trying to be accurate in the first place. The musical style that they chose for the movie was very modern. Heck, the giant golden palace that Cusco lives in, the actual Sapa Inca didn't live in those. In fact, the Inca quote-unquote palace was really just a simple house made of rocks that was higher than everybody else's.
Oh yeah.
High school is even mentioned in the movie. Well, yeah, they didn't have high school.
Checkpoint.
They didn't have any, like, real formal schooling. It was apprenticeships, mostly, and scholars. No, it's mentioned in the movie that it's his 18th birthday.
Llama coming through.
Checkpoint.
What's going on here? Well, that's what's going on here. Oh, right, I forgot to actually go get the other thing from over here. Let me go get this.
Checkpoint.
Okay, well, I'm definitely pressing the jump button. I guess I'm just completely misjudging about how wide these gaps are.
Let's have a look-see.
A Russia cartoon that's actually hot? I mean, maybe you want to look at actual Russian cartoons. No, there are some real classics. I mean, everybody loved the, everybody was making a meme about that one, Treasure Island adaptation. That's a pretty good version of it.
No touchy.
There was the... Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's The Wolf and the Rabbit. They're a classic. Talking about new ones. Oh, well, that's like... What is that one? The one about the girl and the bear. That one's pretty bad. I keep running up to the gap and jumping and misjudging how long Cusco is, so he falls in every time.
Let's have a look-see. Llama coming through! Ow! Take that!
There we go.
Checkpoint.
Long Cusco should be one of those internet urban legends. I don't know, man. I think we're fine without another Disney creepypasta.
No touchy.
Alright, there we go. This level's a long one. I didn't even get everything. Spent a lot of time meandering and I didn't even get it all. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, what's next? Jungle Day 3? I remember one. For a while, because, you know, the educational tunes. I tell you how nature works itself. Remember Russia, someone got the subject like nuclear explosion and string theory? If it was during the Cold War, then that sort of thing was, you know, not all too uncommon. There were lots of things in the United States about, like, lots of things in the United States even about, like, what to do when they bomb us.
Let's have a look-see.
$2015. Oh, well then, I don't know. Guess that's just something they do over there. Jungle Day 3 is better than Jungle Book 3 on account of Jungle Day 3 being a thing that exists. Nothing gets past you, does it?
That's better.
These levels are getting longer. Can't say I expected them to be this long. Yeah, that's way easier than my original plans. What? Good old jumble from the Jumble Book.
Another fly?
How am I supposed to help you? What do you want? Well, there's a potion.
Checkpoint.
No touchy.
Cusco killed Barry B. Benson? Eh.
I'm a frog. Tasty.
Checkpoint.
Okay, well, I can't even clear that gap.
Oh, look, a frog. Frogs go further if they keep jumping.
Oh, I gotta keep jumping.
Why does that fly suddenly look so tasty?
The third jump is the mid.
I see.
Press all the circle pads down at once.
It's that kid again.
Don't press the ones with crosses.
Ribbit.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, clearly this is meant to be... This is unwieldy. Well, that didn't work. Why do I gotta do this as a frog? Oh man. This would be so much easier if I was just allowed to be the llama here. Oh, well, never mind. The game actually shows me how to do it. I see, I see. That episode, main characters blow up the entire planet, cause a time paradox, and tie a guy to a chair. Why do they do this? I am a huge frog, by the way. Cannot see what's to the right of me, so aiming it's pretty tough. There we go.
Yum yum.
He is very, he's a very thin frog, isn't he? Well, let's keep going then. Oh. Oh. Well, now I'm discombobulated. Let's try it again. Up and over, and there we go. Wait a minute. Was there something I missed? Off to the side. Okay, no, nothing. How in the world? Nope. This is... oh my gosh. They're actually making... this is tough to control. That's the problem I have. Oh, hey, it opened. Good. So the crash on the planet is a very radioactive city. Main scientist really wants to see the city, and for obvious reasons others do not want him to see it closely. Tried to talk to him, but it wasn't working, so they tied him to a chair. Wanted to expose him to radiation, he still tried to crawl out. All while being tied to a chair, I was saying, let me sacrifice myself for science. And this is played... is this played for comedy? Because it sounds like it's played for comedy. It is. Okay, well, yeah, that sounds like it would be very funny. Sounds like a Futurama joke.
Checkpoint.
Wait, how do I do this?
Let's have a look-see.
Do I eat this guy? Oh, I just follow the path he makes. Alright, thanks.
Hey, I'm a llama again.
Nice.
Checkpoint.
Let's have a look-see.
Oof, kind of want to get out of the jungle. Banner, banner. It's like they're so tied in the moment because he's so persistent they're having none of it. Well, that sounds like it's pretty funny. A lobster? Okay, a lobster. One episode of the show I do remember was that there was, like, different locations for Mudka's Meat Hut. And one of them was called Mudka's 13. And it was like a cursed location that sank.
That's better.
Hey, excuse me, Pacha. I'm Cusco.
Cusco, are you hungry?
You and your stomach.
I heard there's a red idol around here somewhere.
And you didn't get it for me.
I couldn't see it.
Alright, thanks.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
How do we get up there? Camera's not cooperating. I mean, it's up there. They showed us that in the flyover for this level. Do I just hit the sign? They gave me grapes right before this section, right? So...
Whee! Let's have a look-see.
Nope. That's not it.
Booyah! Let's have a look-see.
Nothing over here. How do I get up there? It was a Twilight Zone parody. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Let me see, then. Yeah. Because I remember he tells the story. Where do we... I could use a...
I gotta eat.
But the food is awful here.
Have you found that red idol yet?
Yes, Pacha, we'll get the red idol. I can see it, but I can't get it. I have no idea where to, like, how to even get up there for this. I mean, when I was a kid, I loved the Twilight Zone. I think it's a much more intelligent thing. It's generally much more intelligent than what Black Mirror had going on. Alright, well, clearly there's something I'm missing. Maybe there was a side path I was supposed to take that would get me to a higher location. Well, yeah, those pill bugs did look pretty nice, but so did the tree stars in The Land Before Time. Animators just love making things look very tasty, even though they're not very good at all. Toons will eat anything, trust me. I am one. Alright, I am lost. Is there a way for me to get up there? Does that way do it?
Whee! Oh yeah, I'm jumpy.
No. They did make 14 Land Before Time movies. I have not seen them all, thankfully. In fact, I've only seen the first one. And it's only an hour long. An hour and some change. It's very short. It's not feature length. Something's not sitting right. I don't know what the deal is. Like, there it is. I found it. Oh. I was hitting the wrong part of the sign. Okay, now I've got it.
I got it.
I found the red idol.
Lava coming through.
All right. And this is probably going to be the scene where they... Oh, hey, I got it all. Last one I saw was 7. Jeez Louise. Mountain. Sure, taking a while for us to... Alright, thanks. Well, we should be close to the city now. I'm wondering if I want to stop now and split it up into 2 parts, or if I should just keep going and run long.
These mountains are very dangerous. Stick with me.
Sure. Nice footwork, Chunky.
Well, okay, I was definitely charging. Oh, right.
Out of my way!
Checkpoint. Watch out for scorpions. If you come across them, charge them twice. That'll stop them.
Hey, I can look after myself.
Charge him twice? Okay.
Ah, that's better. Ow!
I think you mean roll into them twice. It's the same thing as those lobsters from earlier. The bridge scene does happen before the restaurant, but we already fell into the river, so...
My villagers built some machines to help llamas cross the ravines. These statues control them.
You and your dumb villagers built this? And it still works?
Unfortunately, this one won't take my weight.
Too bad. So long, peasant.
Yeah.
Checkpoint.
Tasty.
This music isn't even really Latin. What do we do here? Well, there's clearly some sort of head I gotta put on these. Ah, ice. Excelente. Ah, that's what we're doing. Alright, I see what you mean.
Boom, baby. Yeah. Boom, baby.
Oh, what was in there? A snake? That's a real life fact, not a video game fact. Pfft. The smaller the scorpion, the easier it is to pop it into my mouth. Alright, so it doesn't matter which statue we put where, thankfully. I almost thought for a minute I was gonna have to do, like, some statue swapping. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting the little electronic sounds in this soundtrack coming in. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I do see that there is an order you're supposed to put them in. I just happened to be right the first time. Alright, lucky me, I guess.
Booyah! Whee! Oh yeah, I'm jumping, jumping, jumping.
It's a town where everyone is Kronk? What is that? What's the deal with that one? Info dumping about children's books from the Cold War. That does sound interesting. Please. Elucidate. Yeah, I can imagine the show got very weird, especially when you're basing it on the movie with a character... Wait, really? Yeah, I love learning random nonsense. Got a bunch of random facts up in this old noodle. Oh yeah, no grabbing ledges for this llama. Let's see. You know, the jungle seemed like such a sharp spike in difficulty, because I'm having a much easier time handling everything now. Ah, okay, so...
Checkpoint.
I think I missed my one chance at getting that jump for the coins over there. Because it sounded like it came from like the minute all of Kronk's face. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little different than what I was thinking of when you said it. Seriously, because a boy called Dunno. Well, if you dunno, then why'd you tell me about it? First two books like Normal Adventures in Fantasyland. The third book is like To Lunar Capitalism. Well, that's just the natural progression of these things, you understand.
Charge on the treadmill, llama. I'm too little.
Too little and too annoying.
Charge. Okay. Charge it is. Hello? What is in here? So the center of the moon has just got isekai to modern life, and he is not having a good time. Ah, okay.
Boom, baby.
Is it like is it actually modern, or is it like the future? Because I don't know if you know this, but we don't really have anybody living on the moon right now. You know, your normal life on the street. Hey, I don't live on the street, but go on. Oh, I'm up here now. we go. Whew. What is this? Well, not my problem is what that was. Oh, I'm up here. Okay, I gotta go all the way around again. Yes, of course. Got isekai from Fantasyland with giant plants to this. No, that's... I understand. I get it. I'm just messing with you. Clothes have been turned into pajamas. Is that a reference to something? Alright, let's get a Wumpy.
It's my Wumpy.
Or Wompy, excuse me.
Ah, that's better.
Can I make that jump? Yeah. Wow, the camera did not want to help me there. But I made it anyways. The camera does not want to help me here either. Okay. Good, good, good.
Ow!
Okay, these guys you have to get on top of.
Yeah.
Got it. Got into an MLM and got all of his money stolen by the owner of a gun shop. What? So you got isekai to the modern day, fell for an MLM, and then... Okay, great. No, we love that. I mean, it's... You ever seen, Enchanted? Or whatever that one movie was?
Ow! Take that!
Checkpoint.
It's a llama switch. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to go this way. They get sent to the modern real world, isn't it? Reverse isekai. I mean, an isekai doesn't really matter where you start. An isekai is being transported to another world.
Let's have a look-see.
Yeah, sit down. Thank you.
Llama coming through!
Oh, and I gotta do it again. Well, once wasn't enough for you to learn your... How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, go back. There we go. Haven't seen Pacha in a little bit. Why is it making that noise?
No touchy. Take that!
Checkpoint.
Turn the bad guy's clothes into pajamas in public. Oh, okay. I don't know if this counts as a secret. It's like just right there in the wall. Oh. That's a wide jump. There we go. Much better.
Checkpoint.
That's better.
Aha, hang on a second. Gotta go this way. There we go. Met a guy in jail. Got thrown away from the jail because even the cop thought you were kidding. Were you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What did I miss? Well, we are now in the mountains. This game had more levels than I thought it would. And I'm wondering if I should run long to finish it, or if I should just split it a little more evenly. We'll see how we feel. Turns out the guy that was thrown out of jail, the new owner of the gun shop, another guy to create and the MLM. What? This is weird. I must admit, though, I don't know much about Russian literature.
Checkpoint.
How in the world is this supposed to help llamas cross? I mean, llamas that aren't me.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Take that. Ow! Ha!
This entire side plot chapter what was going on in newspaper, and it's honestly really funny. Llamas are excellent at platforming. Ah, you're right. Same thing with the 5 coins, giving them extra charge meter.
Tweet, tweet.
Get lost, weirdo.
Oh, look, how cute. A little llama.
Whatever, freak boy.
I am Condor Man. Tweet, tweet.
Not only have I been turned into a llama, but now I'm talking to a man dressed as a bird. What lovely.
Well, llamas talk to me all the time.
Figures.
Tweet, I can fly. Tweet, tweet.
What is going on?
You can fly? Okay, bird brain. Prepare to be launched.
Ah, I see now what's going on. Yeah, we'll probably stop after mountains. There we go. Cool, cool. Hold on, I need to get that coin. Alright. Go thematic split too, since everything after this is the city and castle. That's true. Oh wow, I missed like quite a few coins there. 17. Mountain Chapter 3. So why did the river get 4 chapters, but everything else just gets 3? Hmm. Some of them made fun of the cops, but once had money in the backyard of the neighbor's house. Cops dig everything and they ruined the wall of the house, and the neighbor took the lady to court. Village had 4, the last 2 worlds have 5. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't even notice that Village had 4. Well, now, this story you're telling me about there, Flower, it's getting weird. Like, weirder than it already was.
Whew, that boulder nearly squashed me.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm trapped by these boulders.
What's wrong? You started an avalanche?
What even started this other conversation? They straight up just asked if they could info dump about this children's book from Russia they heard about. And it's a story about a guy who got isekai'd to the future from, and is suffering, got tricked into following an MLM, and now is getting caught up in the courts. I'm having a hard time following it, though, I must admit.
Checkpoint.
Well, this isn't that bad. Whoops.
Checkpoint.
Okay. I definitely pressed the dash button. Side plot is not connected to the main plot, it's this there. I thought you said that it was about this woman who was like connected to the main character somehow. Anyways, this is getting a little complicated. It's getting hard for me to follow what's going on. No, she isn't. Okay.
Checkpoint.
It's a hint to end the topic. Well, no, I mean, it's not so much a hint as a, like... No, I understand. I can't follow it anymore. No, it's not your fault. It's more so just the way in which Twitch works. Everything's kind of, you know, it's gonna be a conversation that's back and forth. So, you know, it's bits and pieces here and there, so it's difficult to follow the entire thing all at once, you know. But I kind of get the gist of it, and it is a weird book for kids, I agree. But I don't know if this is really that much weirder than, say, a magical treehouse that sends 2 twins back to, like, the days of Napoleon, for example. Whew. Maybe Wayside picture more as weird and abstract than the cartoon looks. Well, from what I recall, the cartoon kind of sucks anyway, so... The cartoon just kind of made it a really tall building with not much else interesting going on. If you want kind of an exploration of that sort of place that's done better, you could... I think Welcome to the Wayne does that a lot nicer.
Booyah!
Need a Wayside VR world. Ha! I mean, as of recently, I've been a moderator for this VR world based on the Digital Circus. Well, of course he's not going to die. That's ridiculous.
Whee! Oh yeah, I'm jumping. Out of my way!
No! Gosh dang it.
Hey, Llama, wanna play?
No.
I'll bet I can collect the green idols before you.
Emperors have servants.
Wait a
that
minute,
collect
Kronk!
idols for
He's right there! Also, Kronk's voice is pitched down for some reason. He's right there, Kronk! Grab him!
It's worth a red idol if you win.
Out of my way! Those idols are mine. Woo-hoo-hoo! Llama coming through!
You won. Here, take this red idol.
I am brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's not supposed to happen. I don't think his voice is supposed to be that deep in here. Okay, Kronk. I guess he's just not looking for me. I mean, the first time at, like, okay, yeah, I could believe it, because I was a turtle. He's not looking for a turtle, and he's an idiot, so he probably doesn't recognize Cusco, but come on. Cusco's the llama here, and he's looking right at him. Alright. So, if you replay this level, you will lose all your continues. What a threatening... Sorry, was 98. This was 2000. I was curious what the gap was. Yeah, I mean, that was the... Alright, you know what? Yeah, since we've got 3 worlds to go, City, Catacombs, and the Lab, I think this is a pretty good place to stop. Nothing too crazy. Now, I'm rethinking what my schedule is. I don't think I'm going to be 14. Oh, wow. Well, hold on. How many levels did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, okay, so I'm pretty much at the exact halfway point right here in terms of just number of levels left. In that case, we'll pick this up later. I'm rethinking my schedule. I don't know if I necessarily want to go back to doing, you know, like as much as I was previously. But keep an eye out. I'm probably going to see if I can also maybe upgrade some... If I can maybe update some art assets. The picture I used for my thumbnails of myself is very old. And it could definitely use a revamp. But, yeah, we'll come back to this either tomorrow or Wednesday. But that's going to be all from me. I'm having a good time with this one. Pretty simple, pretty fun. I kind of like that about licensed games from this time period. They're very simple, and they honestly tried to be games a lot. Nowadays, you don't get that. You get, like, you want a game that features your favorite characters? Well, they're in, like, a Match 3 clone, or it's a gacha game. But, yeah, I think that's going to be all for me for today. We'll be back with more of The Emperor's New Groove next time.